Thank you very much. I thought your video was awesome and really speaks to the quality and the depth of the game. Eric, did you want to ask the SMEs to comment?
I do when I unmute myself. Absolutely. Sergeant Milner, Sergeant Thompson, I think that you guys are on the 333 TRS link here. Give us your thoughts.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Excellent. Hi, so I'm in a slightly different location here with some of my leadership. So we think it's fantastic. So not only the SMEs that we had that actually worked with the team, but we showed this to all of our instructors. We showed this to our students, and everybody's super excited for it. And everybody's also super excited for the fact that it's modular and we can continue building it. So everybody in this room has been working with computers for a very long time. So the fact that we can take that skill and see it as a video game, that's kind of what we're going for here. And they came out and they made a fantastic project. That's 100% what we were asking for. And it's beautiful. So now, if it's all right with y'all, I'm going to hand it off to my commander real quick.
Yeah. Hi, Kristen. Hi, team. I just want to say thank you so much. The team has been really bragging about the hard work that you guys put in. It's very evident here when we get to see the demo. And then also, it's absolutely beautiful. So special thanks over to the artists. And not only is it beautiful, but most importantly, it's fun. You know, so and that is very important, especially in our schoolhouse. So I don't know how much context you have on what it is that we teach here at the 333rd Training Squadron, but you know, inside our schoolhouse, every single cyber airman in the Air Force will come through there. So that's about 6,500 airmen a year will come through Keesler. And so when we talk about the opportunity here to use the game, we don't have to find an audience. We have a very captive audience, about 6,500 airmen a year. And so, and they can't wait to play these games. And so what's so important about that is we have a very high washout rate. You know, the stakes are quite high for the business that we're in. You know, folks that watch the news understand that we do face strategic competitors, primarily Russia and China. They're working very hard to undermine our democracy. And so because we're not in armed conflict, thankfully, you know, we're not at war with Russia and China, but we're not at peace either. And so while we're not in armed conflict, we are fighting below the level of armed conflict. So every day they're working to, especially in cyberspace. And so here at the cyberspace schoolhouse, you know, we are pushing through thousands of these airmen every year. And we have to explain very technical concepts, and networking fundamentals, you know, can be quite technical. And it looks like you and your team learned some of that along the way, which is absolutely awesome. It's evident in the game. It's really cool. But you know, we need every one of those airmen out on the front lines to help, you know, defend our democracy. And so what you have done is it has national level significance. So thank you for that. Also, just wanted to mention just how thankful we are. The team had told me that just how responsive you guys were with each of the builds. And so it's great to see that. And then also, thanks for helping coach us along. So we know cyber warfare really well, but the gamification part of it, you guys were a huge help. And so the team told me that you worked really hard to help coach us along the way. You know, we have big ideas, but sometimes you guys helped us manage our expectations. Say, hey, you know, that's probably not going to be feasible or doable. So thank you for that. And then lastly, you know, this partnership is extremely important for us. You know, we can't do it on our own, and it's great to be able to rely on folks like UCF and take advantage of that talent. So I just want to say thank you, and then I'll turn it over to Chief Master Sergeant Bailey, who is our senior enlisted manager here at the schoolhouse.
Hey, well, good afternoon, team. Just want to say thank you for just taking the time and showing the interest of being able to collaborate with this fine group of enlisted members of the 333rd Training Squadron. One thing that I wanted to focus on specifically is just that the collaboration effort. I mean, it gave us an opportunity to work side by side with our students that are out there. That's a part of Rubber Ducky Game. By the way, I love the name. But just that collaboration piece where it's a mutual exchange of learning from one another, and it just tells you and shows you that we can do a lot more when we're able to partner with our academia, industry, and our partners that are out there. You all put together a fabulous product, and I'm excited specifically because we know that we can incorporate this tool and this gamification scenario and lab in this project immediately into our schoolhouse. I mean, it can start tomorrow, depending on the products that you provide us. I know you mentioned that you have a few things that documentation and giving us an opportunity to continue to advance our levels and make improve the level of difficulty and just continue to build on it. That's amazing. This is a product that probably will cost us millions and millions of dollars, and all it took was some students that are willing to put in the time, the effort. It took the backing of an incredible institution with your school, as well as just these fine airmen that were able to think bold and big in order to dream of something that can be worthwhile and really is the future of cyber warfare operations. So just wanted to say thank you, and look forward to working with you in the near future again.
And Christian, right at the tail end of that, so one of the things that we were hoping to do is Sergeant Milner's going to reach out to you guys and get your mailing address. We could send you some of our squadron patches. And so just want to say thank you for this partnership. It is important, and we've got a lot of ideas in the queue, and so we look forward to working with you again next year.
Well, all right. Make sure you include a squadron patch for the teacher as well.
we can do that.
They just set a pretty high bar for SME reactions to GameLab games, I would say. So thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. Geez, that was inspiring. So thank you very, very much for that.